Welcome to Titan AI, your AI agent for enhancing business efficiency tenfold. In this video, I will demonstrate how our workflow automatically generates purchase links for the product you need. You will use a test worksheet that simulates the data your business would receive from clients, details about clients' product names and order quantities. Let's utilize this simple test worksheet as our input and observe the workflow output. With just a click, we will test the workflow, which has been expertly crafted by our professionals and leverages AI LLM technology. Let's see the output. In this resulting worksheet, all purchase links for each product are provided. Previously, this process could take an entire afternoon. Now, it can just be completed in just 1 minute. Here's how the magic happens. I will show you step by step how you can set up the workflow. First of all, let's enter NAN. You can find the website by simply Googling its name. Log into your account. If you don't have one yet, register for it, and they provide a 14-day free trial. Click the button here in the up left corner to create a new workflow. The first step involves setting up a Google Sheets trigger. Click on Add First Step. You will see a search bar, enter Google Sheet trigger, and set up a trigger. Make sure you choose On Roll, Edit, or Updated. This trigger pulls the stored data into the workflow. Once the workflow process the input worksheet, we need to create our second node. Click the small button here. Again, you will see a search bar. Search, split out. Here enters the column name of the original spreadsheet, and here specifically our column name is item. This node splits the worksheet into columns, retaining only the item column that contains the product names. Next, remove duplicate entries. Again, we create another node. Search for duplicate entries. We type JSON item here. The reason is that the input data may contain exact duplicate rows, and this step detects and eliminates them. After cleaning the data, we enter a loop that iterates through all products in the column. Create a new node and search for loop. The default setting for a loop is batched size equals to 1. We can simply leave it as what it is here. In this loop, the first node is HTTP request. Each product name is used in this HTTP request to fetch all relevant links. This URL link here is a search link that would appear in your browser when you search links. You may note that this JSON.item in the link. This means we are taking whatever we entered into the node as part of the link. A subsequent node contains complicated codes, and we will leave it in the comment area for your reference. This node creates a new column titled URL with the retrieved links. However, this process can yield links to unrelated content, such as discussion on Reddit or other irrelevant website. To ensure link validity, we need another OpenAI node. Search for OpenAI here. When you create your own agent, this will require an API key, and you can get it from OpenAI. Choose Assistant here, and enter the description of the things you want ChatGPT to do for you. Here you can see our sample description. Basically, this node verifies whether each link is valid by answering yes or no. We then create a new column to store these validation results. The output then proceeds through two additional nodes. Firstly, we have this merge node. Make sure you link both your code and OpenOA node to this merge node for it to work. We merge the AI answers with the existing URLs to indicate validity. Choose Combine, Position, and To. The second node is a filter that filters out any URLs labeled No. Ensure that only valid purchase links remain. Type in JSON message content like what we do here. Choose is equal to yes. This loop iterates one time for each product in the spreadsheet, generating a complete list of purchase links. Finally, we create another split out node. It splits out the column for AI responses, so the output does not include any unnecessary yes column. Enter the field to split out, which is searchterm.url. The last node saves the final output as a new spreadsheet. Search, convert to file, and choose convert to CSV and type data here. Now let's see whether this workflow works. And it does. Now we have successfully created this workflow that will sufficiently save our time. Thank you for watching Titan AI. We are continuously developing more workflows and maximizing your efficiency.